All righty, let's head out to Jacqueline Quynh. She is one of our reporters on this and team coverage. Jackie is live at the Metropolitan Police Department helicopter pier in Southeast. And Jackie, what have you learned from crews there?
Yeah, you know, this is where the massive response staging area is right now. You can see all the lights behind me, but this is something else that we've learned. This is where they're bringing some of the bodies that they're finding, that they're storing them here, along with the debris that they are finding out there. So we have multiple agencies right now working on this. If you take a look over here by that green crane, that's near the water. That's where some of the boats are coming in. We are about 3 miles away from this crash site near Reagan Airport, but this is where all the agencies are teaming up here, so to speak. And then as you pan over here, you still see a lot of the lights. Earlier we had, as we understand it, there was a mass casualty bus that was ready to transport people. And then just to the distance over here to the right, some of the tents here set up to decontaminate some of the divers that are going into the water this time, because you know that there is not only just the debris, but the jet fuel that's in the water. So that's why that is set up. And the conditions very hard, difficult to get through. The DC fire chief earlier saying that it's extremely rough. And you think about it this time of the year, it's very cold, it can be murky, and the water is still moving down there. And you have all these crews now going down there. So I'll talk a little bit about the response. Multiple agencies, as we mentioned, Airport Fire, DC Police, the Park Service, totaling about 300 responders at one point. And there was a request for more help for local, state, and federal agencies. The latest that we have from CBS News reporting now that they've found at least 19 bodies. It looks like that's a number that is going to be continually be updated this morning. And we have spoken to some who are waiting at the airport, but they have not released any names or confirmed any names at this point. We've also heard from the U.S. Figure Skating Organization. They did confirm that there were members of their organization on board. I'll go over part of their statement. They said that they confirmed several members of our skating community were sadly aboard American Airlines Flight 5342, which collided with a helicopter yesterday evening in Washington, D.C. These athletes, coaches, and family members were returning home from the National Development Camp held in conjunction with the U.S. Figure Skating Championships in Wichita, Kansas. And they are devastated by this unspeakable tragedy. Now, we know that President Trump is aware of this. He did issue a statement. And now we know that a lot of people are just hearing about this morning, wondering if maybe they know someone or they have friends and family members on board this flight. So we have a number that's 1-800-679-8215. I'll repeat it, 1-800-679-8215. That is to get information. We also know that NTSB has been on the scene. They're investigating this. We're waiting for updates, and there is going to be a press briefing later on this morning at 7:30 to update us. But as of right now, all flights are diverted, and you understand why. There's a massive operation going on, and those flights will be diverted at least until 11 a.m. We're hoping to understand perhaps if they're going to move back that time, or if they're going to change it, or any of those other details after this briefing that happens at 7:30 this morning. For now, I'll send it back to you guys.
And you are correct about that. This is a massive operation, Jackie, and a highly complex operation as well. Thank you so much.